Now I know what you're thinking. 2 videos in one day! I know, this is very uncharacteristic of me, but my last video was not reselling related, so might as well post one that is. Now I want you, right now, pay attention to this. Pie, Harold, P-I-E, pie is delicious. Remember that. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So, I completely lost my train of thought already. I gotta stop doing these live videos and start editing them. Anyways, is the green room worth it? Now, the reason I'm doing this video, I've been planning on doing this video for a few months actually, and never got around to it until the wholesale formula video. And I had someone actually request in the wholesale formula that I do a video on the green room, an honest review, just like I did with the wholesale formula. I've had requests for reviews of other courses and whatnot in that video, and I mean, if I haven't taken it, how can I give you an honest review? Well, I am in the green room, and I've been in the green room for about 3 years, so I will be able to give you a good review. Now, I know you're thinking it's going to be a positive review of the green room. A lot of people probably thought that about the wholesale formula video too, so keep watching before you make your judgment. My review of the green room is very simple. I gave you a short and sweet answer for the people who wanted just a quick 30-second video, and I'm going to do the same thing right here for you. Should you join the green room? Well, the answer is yes and no. So that really doesn't tell you anything. Unfortunately, you kind of got to watch this video. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what the green room is. It's a Facebook group, a paid Facebook group based on reselling. There are resellers all throughout this group. I think there's like 900 people in the group now, last I checked. It's similar to free groups out there, but you pay for it. Why is it good to pay for a group? Well, I guess it's a write-off. I don't know. One benefit of paid groups is you're not getting a lot of the spammy posts that you would get in the free groups. It's more serious resellers, people who are serious about their business, which I like. There are a lot of paid groups that I like. This is one of them. So, without any further ado, here is my opinion of the green room. If you are brand new in the business, I don't care if you've never gone thrifting before. I don't care if you set up your eBay yesterday and you're at your first thrift store today, or you've been at it for a few months and you've got a little bit of extra money set aside. This is very important. I can't recommend this group enough. It is great for people who are new in the business. Now, I mentioned you have to have a little extra money set aside. If you're starting with a budget of like $500, don't join the green room. Don't spend the money if you've only got like $500. Put it in a product, let it grow a little bit, and then join the green room. But if you've got the money set aside where you can swing it and still maintain your business, it's definitely recommended to join the green room. So, someone says if you're brand new, do research on YouTube. It's free. Absolutely. There are a lot of great videos. I've got some. There are people like Rake and Profit. I know he gets a lot of hate, but he's got some great content, a lot of great free videos, especially for clothing on eBay. There are other great resources. Craigslist Hunter is actually one of my favorite YouTubers as far as reselling. Bonafide Hustler has some great videos. Glenn Zubia has some awesome videos for merch and for buying at like Ross and Marshalls to sell on. I think he just sells that stuff on eBay. But either way, it's all resale. There are a lot of great resources out there for this business, for thrifting, for resale. The green room is one of them. That one you're paying for, the YouTube videos are free. So, that's one thing I learned. I did this thing called research, absolutely. But you know what? All the YouTube videos you watch, you can get a ton of information. Information you're probably not even going to get in the green room. But what if you have a question? You can type it into YouTube and hope maybe you'll find a video, but even I have questions sometimes that need to be answered in the green room. Plus, they have some great BOLOs. BOLOs that I was given permission to share with you, so that's going to be exciting. So, I mentioned newbies. What about the seasoned vets, the people who have been selling online for years, who know what they're doing, they have good sales? Then you're not going to get a lot of value from the green room. It's great for networking. I love networking, and that's why I'm still in the green room. I don't learn much. I learn some stuff here and there. I don't learn a lot anymore as a seasoned vet, but I still love the green room, and I will still continue to be a member. And every once in a while, I do learn something. Let me show you the first bolo that I found in the green room, and this actually sold today. This thing, who would think? Waffle makers. The brand is Villaware. And by the way, I got permission to show these things. The brand is Villaware, and these things go for good money. I think I sold this for like 40 bucks on eBay, plus shipping. So, yeah, maybe some of you knew about it, maybe some of you didn't. I didn't know about it. I think that's a great bolo, an awesome thing to look for. Just look for shiny waffle makers at the thrift stores. They're good on Amazon, they're good on eBay. So moving on, I've got more here to show you, but we'll throw them in, sprinkle them in as we go. I am going to give you a disclaimer right now. I have an affiliate link for the Green Room. If you join with my affiliate link, greenroomuniversity.com/resale rabbit, there's a link below, I'm going to get a commission. That's not going to stop me from giving you an honest review. I've already told you 2 circumstances where you shouldn't join, and a couple of circumstances where you should join. So, that's basically my opinion of the Green Room. I think it's an awesome group, great for networking. The meetup in Austin every year is something I look forward to all year long. There's a lot of good people in there, a lot of good resources, and it's not even just the content the admins put out. There are other resellers that you've never heard of because they don't have a YouTube channel, they don't have a Facebook group or anything like that, and they put good content in there. One of them, someone who, just a regular guy, I think he was in one of my videos in California actually, he posted these computer mouses that look like cars. They sell for like 60 bucks, 60, 80 bucks brand new and like 30 or 40 used. Now this was actually one of my Amazon returns. I'm not going to show you the LPN label so you can't find my account. I added that because the reviews all said it doesn't work without a mouse pad, so I figured that will help eliminate some reviews. But these are good. If you see these, the brand is Road Mice. They're definitely worth buying for eBay or Amazon. So let me tell you about some value that I got out of the Green Room. I resisted. I thought, why would I pay for a Facebook group for the longest time? I just didn't see the value there. Then the college picker posted a little promo about where he got a bunch of printer ink. Some of you have heard this story. And he said, you can get it too. It's a great resource. It's, just temporary, of course. But he showed what he got it for and everything. So that was enough to entice me, and I joined. And that was Elko, a retail chain nationwide that went out of business, and they were closing. I went out and bought out 8 stores. No, I bought out 6 stores. Sorry, it's been a couple of years now. I bought out 6 stores, all of everything they had, and made a ton of money. My Green Room membership was paid for there. Other little bolos can really help pay for it as well. They also have some of their courses and ebooks are free in the Green Room, the admins. So that's another little bonus. I really feel like I'm giving you guys a sales pitch, and I don't like that. But I think there's value there. I think there's a lot of value there. I recommend joining if you have the money and if you are new. If you're a seasoned vet, I still recommend joining for the networking. But then that's about it for you. Facebook groups in general are worth it. If you don't want to pay the money for the Green Room, I don't want to tell you how much it is because I don't know how much it is. I don't want to tell you it's $20. It's not $20. It's more than $20. But I don't want to tell you that and find out it's $30. I also don't want to tell you it's $10,000 and find out it's $8,000. So I'm just not going to tell you the price because I don't remember. I do have a coupon code, though. It's good for 24 hours. The college picker just set it up for me. And I got to look at my phone to remember what it is. But I will give you that in a couple of minutes. We're already 8 minutes in this video, so I am going to cut it out pretty quick. I ramble a lot on these. I'm rambling about rambling. Come on. So, I don't remember where I was. So let me show you another bolo. This is the last one that I can show you that I found in the Green Room, and this is a good one. The Sharper Image Caller ID Globe. These things are like a ton of money. This one's actually brand new. I found it for like $1 at a garage sale. These go for crazy, like $300 brand new, and I think they're like $150 used for a little caller ID globe. If you can scan it, I don't know if you can, there's the barcode. I don't even know if that's going to show up very well. Hey, you can see the reflection. So that is the last thing that I'm going to show you. I've got a couple other bolos that were not in the Green Room, at least as far as I know, but I'm going to show you also. I see value. I mean, that's just me. If you don't want to join a paid group or you can't afford to join a paid group, there are some alternatives that help here and there, join a free Facebook group. I highly recommend just be in a reselling community. There's so many things that I want to share as a reseller that I can't because nobody understands. If I find an item and I'm shipping it out and it just fits so perfectly in the box, like the box is made for it. Have you had that happen? It's such a great feeling. And I tell my friends and family, look, this thing fit perfectly in the box. They're like, yeah, good for you. But people in a reselling community will share that excitement. Or if I get an annoying return or something, most of my friends and family will be like, huh, that sucks. But people in Facebook groups will be able to relate and share their feelings with me. So I recommend at least joining a Facebook group or some sort of reselling community. There's a Reddit subreddit called Flipping, which I'm a mod there, even though I really don't go there very much anymore. Nothing against the subreddit, I just don't go on Reddit much anymore. But there's that. There's a ton of free Facebook groups. Just look up Amazon FBA in your Facebook search bar and you'll see a whole long list of Facebook groups. Many are trying to sell you something, and you know what? The Green Room is no different. They have their courses, they have their affiliate links that they're going to try and sell you. Right now, they're really pushing the wholesale formula, but there's nothing wrong with that. If they want to try and sell it, they can sell it. It's your responsibility to make a wise decision, an educated decision on whether or not you're going to buy it. I still, even that aside, recommend the Green Room. They have just every right to try and sell it and promote it, as I do to tell you don't buy it. So that's about it for the Green Room. I highly recommend you join. It provides a lot of value to me. I've got a lot of lifelong friends that I've met in the Green Room, and I've even recommended it. A lot of people will ask, I haven't been asked this, but people will ask, would you recommend it to a friend or family member? Well, I did. My friend Justin, you saw him, he's known as the cheese guy in one of my videos. I told him, join the Green Room. They did a sale, I think it was like 25% off, and I told him, you gotta join this group. It's a great group, and I wasn't getting any affiliate commission. And he joined, and he loves it. He's a member. He thinks it's worth it. I also have been promoting the Green Room in my YouTube videos for ages, and I didn't get an affiliate link set up until just now, so I didn't make any money from promoting it. So I hope that, along with I hope you guys trust me by now, but I hope that will show that I'm being sincere here when I tell you should join it, even if I have an affiliate link. I can say join it without my affiliate link if you don't trust me, but I mean, that could just be a sales tactic too. So join the Green Room if you have the money, and if you are either new and need the help, or a seasoned veteran and want to network with other resellers. I highly recommend you join it. And I can't say this enough. If you are a Green Room member, whether you've been a Green Room member or you just joined, save up, plan the time, go to the meetup in Austin. It is so much fun. Will you get a lot of value and help? No, but it's so much fun. Trust me, the food is amazing, the stuff is amazing. Someone just commented on here that the price is $49 a month. Don't do the monthly. The admins even said the only reason they have a monthly membership is because they have to. The website that does the payment processing or whatever requires a monthly membership, and they don't want people to join, so they price it high at $49 a month. You're going to want to do the yearly. It's so much cheaper. I have a coupon code. Remember pie? I told you to remember that. Oh man, pie sounds delicious. If you didn't see my last video, I'm on a diet right now, and I could really go for some pie. But remember pie. Let me pull up the coupon code. You get pie off and some more, because 3.14% off is not enough. So I told the college picker, it's got to be more than that. I know, I'm making that up. He actually came up with the idea. He said 30%. How about we do a 30% off coupon code? And I said, how about then he said 33%. I said, how about 33.14159%? Pie with a 3 before it, because pie is delicious. So let me pull up the actual coupon code. Now I will give you a disclaimer. He said on his end it looked like it rounded down to 33%. So I don't know if it's going to be 33% or 33.14159%. But nonetheless, it is Rabbit Intensity. If you type in Rabbit Intensity, RABBITINTENSITY, you will get at least 33% off. Let's say at least 33% off. That is good for 24 hours. I'm guessing that's 24 hours from when he set it up. And he sent me the code at 10:17 a.m. Central Standard Time. Someone just commented saying they were an early joiner of the green room, but I missed the second half of the comment. So if you want to send that again. Sorry for calling you an idiot last stream. No, it's okay. I'm an idiot. It's all good. So Rabbit Intensity, you get 33% off. And I think College Pickers watching, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that will be your price every year then. It's not just a one-time thing. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure every year when you renew, it will be that amount. You're one of the early people to join, but you haven't done anything. You just want to help out people like Steve. You admire he's growing, and CP are great as well. I'm going to say that's a positive review. If you're in the green room, please comment below on what your opinion is, whether you love it or hate it. I want honest comments. I want my viewers to see honest comments. If you absolutely hate the green room, let us know right down below. If you absolutely love the green room, let us know down below. But make sure in your comments, say that you are or were a member. One last thing I want to add about the green room, it's basically auto pay. So after a year, they will charge you again automatically. So you're going to want to make sure, if for whatever reason you want to leave, a couple people have left and were angry about that, make sure you cancel it ahead of time. Now, they're good about it if it does auto pay you and you want to leave and it's a couple days after you say, hey, I didn't want to be charged again. They're pretty good at taking care of you there. This is not me saying they will, because I am not an admin and can't tell you whether or not they would. Anna says she's in the green room and considering leaving. I'd like to know why while we're still live. Mises Pieces, I think I'm saying that right, says you still like Bonafide and CP. I think you commented earlier saying you don't like Rakin. You know, Rakin's a nice guy. He really puts out a lot of stuff trying to sell stuff. You don't need to buy it. He's got some awesome free videos. In fact, another little review is his clothing book. I don't know which one, so I can't tell you. I bought it before I even knew who Rakin was. Someone says, whoa. Someone says the green room is great. They just have to figure out how to keep the larger sellers. Like I said, if you're a larger seller, you don't get a lot of value outside of networking, so it's tough to keep them engaged. But if you're new, it's great. So anyways, I bought Rakin's clothing book before I even knew he existed, and it actually helped me. It was $20 at the time, and it basically had a list of all the brands and why you should buy them, how easy they are to find, pictures of the labels. So if you want to get into clothing, I have no interest in clothing, so that's not for me. But it might be worth considering. And I believe, don't quote me on that, College Picker doesn't seem to be in this feed because he's not answering me. But if you do, please answer or comment below, CP. If you do know, I believe that book is free in the green room. The value in the green room is the networking. I've met my two best reselling friends from inside the green room. That's what Reseller Niche podcast says. So I really want to see honest reviews if you are or have been in the green room. That way, the viewers at home, I always wanted to say that, can see honest reviews. Not just me who's telling you it's a good group and I get a commission from it. I want to see honest reviews. And if you're watching this, if you're watching the replay, go down and look at the comments and see what people are saying. If everyone says it's crap and don't join, then don't join. If a lot of people say it's great, then maybe you'll want to join. I would say it's one of the best purchases for people starting selling online after buying a shipping scale. I didn't catch the name, but that was a live comment on here. On the replays, live comments, I don't think they show out. Anna says, I haven't networked with anyone, probably my fault. Well, you know, it's more than just networking if you're new. There's a lot of great information. I like Steve because anyone who likes animals and his mom is fine in my book. Are there any Canadians in the room? I would assume so. I don't know for sure if there are any Canadians. There is a guy who lives in Australia, Cody Orgill. I think I'm mispronouncing your name. He's in the green room. Admins aside, interacting with all of the other members is priceless. Even if you don't like the admins, it's worth the price of admission. Biohazard, I'm glad you're here. I left the green room and I was blocked from the group after a disagreement. Tried talking to the admins, trying to get back in, but oh well. Biohazard, since you were blocked, maybe this, I know CP, if he's not watching, he will, can help you out. Go talk to Biohazard. Guy who left the green room is, saying it was a good group and he wants to be back. I haven't done anything yet with the green room because life interfered. It happens. I enjoy the green room. I recommend it. So now, BOLOs and tips that aren't in the green room. Someone says, Reseller Niche podcast says there are Canadians in the green room. Here is a kind of BOLO, vintage Canon camera cases. Now this one isn't worth much, but this is all I've got to show you. I sold a green one. It was just like this, but it was green. And I got like $40 for it. So look for these. You can probably get them cheaper, maybe free with the purchase of a camera. They're good for eBay. So that's something you want to do. I know you guys love it when I throw the merchandise. Someone said the questions have become very basic in the green room lately, and I do agree. They have been a lot of newbie questions, but there are a lot of good things in there too. Green room member, not very active, auto renewal from special price last year. I lost that comment. I'm gonna need to see the rest. One more bolo here. This one, I didn't learn from the green room or any Facebook group. I learned this from my 81-year-old aunt. How cool is that? I was visiting her in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I met her for the first time. Thank you, Facebook. And I found this. Well, I didn't find this there, but she had some of these, and she taught me about the brand. The brand is called Nambe. I'm probably pulling a rake and mispronouncing it, but Nambe. They're all going to be like this. They look chrome. This one is really scratched up and it's really not worth much, but I bought it just because I was excited to find it. From what I understand, and I didn't actually research this, someone asked if I'm planning any more travel videos. Absolutely. It's going to be tougher since I'm not doing thrifting for FBA anymore, but I will be doing more thrifting for eBay and travel videos. Anyways, so I didn't research this. This is all coming from my 81-year-old aunt, so if it's wrong, please... I keep bumping this table. If I'm wrong, please don't be mad at me. But I believe it is only made and for the most part sold in New Mexico. It's a New Mexico type art. So if you're finding it outside of New Mexico, it's not an easy thing to find. Also, because you can only get it in New Mexico, from what she says, does the Green Room offer knowledge to people who aren't new to reselling? Little tidbits here and there, but not a lot. It's best if you aren't new to reselling, you know what you're doing. It's good for networking, and that's about it. It's great to know people who are resellers. So anyways, since you can only get it in New Mexico, it's well desired. They'll sell anywhere from $10 to a couple $100 on eBay. Look up Nambe, Nambe on eBay, and ooh, the air conditioning just kicked on. And you'll see kind of what they're going for. You'll get an idea. That is a bolo for my 81-year-old aunt that has not been posted in the green room. Thinking about joining 10K on the Bay's Patreon. I didn't know he had a Patreon. 10K on the Bay is a green room member, and he posts a lot of info in there as well as his YouTube channel. But, well, there really is no but. He's got an awesome channel. His goal is to have 10,000 active listings on eBay, and really smart guy. I've actually taken some of my eBay skills, processes from his videos. So I got one more little tip for you. Graphing calculators. Did you know graphing calculators are worth money? Huh, who knew? No, I'm kidding. We all know that. But there's something that a lot of people don't know. I've watched all your travel videos, and Steve's very entertaining to see the country without leaving home. Hey, I try my best. Paid groups are not for me. I feel like it's much better to grow organically by working research. After a while, you know the quality. But each their own. Absolutely, to each their own. If you're not for paid groups, though, I highly recommend you find a free Facebook group just for the networking purposes at the very least. I like the green room because it's serious people who are serious about their business, serious enough to spend the money, or dumb enough to spend the money and they're not serious. I don't know. If you're not serious about your business, don't spend money on it. So anyways, back to graphing calculators. Do I pay a lot for insertion fees? Is my only worry from switching to Amazon to eBay. I actually have a premium store, whatever the middle one is, where I get like 1,000 free listings. So I don't pay anything for insertion fees up to 1,000 listings. Great place to meet people for collaboration. I've partnered with a couple members on a couple things and made good money on the collaborations. A little fun fact, I'm going to get back to graphing calculators in a minute. A little fun fact, there is a green room member, and I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are, who met another green room member, and they are dating, not dating. They're dating. They just don't want to talk about it. They don't tell people that they're not Facebook official. But they actually, maybe green room would be a good dating service for you. I think there's like 7 women in the green room. Reselling in general is mostly men. Create the rabbit room. Sorry, not for me. I don't do paid courses or anything like that. Great for networking. Reselling is the red room. I made a joke about that recently in the green room. Someone says, you know who I'm talking about. If you're in the green room, you probably do. I've noticed with reselling, though, I can look at my YouTube channel and see who's watching my videos. It's like 95% men. I think that's just reselling in general. So don't expect to meet the love of your life in the green room. Unless you're a woman, then the odds are in your favor. Anyways, back to graphing calculators. Let's say you got this graphing calculator in the store. Oh, this one doesn't really show it that well. But the whole screen is black. Now this one you can see the thing. This is a bad example. This is a crappy graphing calculator. This is all I've got right now though, because they sell so fast. I don't keep them in stock. But the screen is all black, doesn't show anything. There is actually a way to brighten the screen. Second power up, down rather. Second power down. Just keep hitting it. You probably can't see this, but it gets lighter and lighter. Now, if you see one here, can you see that thing scrolling there? It's very light. You can barely see it. Sometimes you can't see it at all. Oh, it's broken. No. Second power up. And you just keep going back and forth here, and it darkens. So that's a good way to buy a broken graphing calculator cheap, fix it, and sell it for a nice profit. So that's a little tip I got for you for graphing calculators. Watch your channel because you have awesome work ethic. This is 90% of the battle for most people. I agree it's difficult. Oh, I lost that one. Back to work ethic. Funny story. I started reselling because I didn't want to work. I was lazy. And, well, I have work ethic now apparently. Is that an 81? No, it's a TI-80. I found a couple of these like within a week of each other and never found it. Max and Woody officials, can you sub to me? Sure. Comment on my video after the live stream is over, on the recording of the video, so I can get a link to your YouTube channel. I'll go check it out. Even worse, yeah, the TI-80, I mean, this thing is like a $10 calculator. I'd love to see you do more videos on understanding and fixing electronics. I am not an electronics repairman. I don't know how to fix electronics. I barely know how to use a computer. I am not a very techie person. I figure stuff out as I go, but I do have one video, I believe only one video on the topic, on fixing GameCubes that have the open eject button is stuck. I learned it by watching a YouTube video. So watch my video or someone else's, it's pretty simple. Replace an iPhone battery next. No, I want no part of taking this thing apart. I used to be lazy, reselling is the only thing that motivated me to work. I think that's kind of what did it for me. You know, I was in the car business. I had a very good job. I could have retired well, and I was lazy, so I started reselling. Resellers who are into reselling advice do it because they know how challenging reselling is. They can create more predictable income. You sub me because I'm the best. I don't think I'm the best. Honestly, seriously, go check out Craigslist Hunter. He is the best. This guy is so knowledgeable. You know why Amazon recently ungated used Sony products? I don't know. I didn't know they were ungated. I know some people were gated and some people weren't. Reagan Profit changed the line of his business 10 times. I lost that comment. Send it again, please. Electronics, taught yourself video games, remotes, and cords, and VCRs. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I just figured it out along the way. Another good resource is just asking people. I knew very little about cameras, especially 35mm SLR cameras. I went to a camera shop in town, sat down with an old guy that worked there for like 2 hours, and he taught me everything about what to look for with cameras. Awesome resource. You don't need to know everything, just know somebody who knows what you need. So anyways, that's all I got. I'm going to leave you on this. Please join the green room if you have the money and are either new or want to join something for networking. That is when you should join the green room. If you don't have the money, don't join. Where do you meet ladies if not in the green room? Thrift stores, of course. So if you don't have the money, don't join. If you are a seasoned vet and you don't want to network with people, don't join. Otherwise, join. Rabbit Intensity is the coupon code until, well, he said 24 hours, so I'm assuming until 10:17 a.m. Central Chicago area time. I'm not in Chicago, but that's the major city in the Central Time Zone. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, July 26th, that's when the coupon code expires. Otherwise, it is, according to a commenter, $197 a year. The coupon code is for 33% at minimum off, or 33.14159% off, depending on whether or not it works. Green Room University / Resale Rabbit, link is below, or just greenroomuniversity.com if you don't want me to make any money on it. Well, I have a fitness channel coming out called Rabbit Intensity. No, my form of fitness is fitness whole pizza in my mouth. Someone asked about vlog videos or something. Will I be doing these regularly? Probably not. I'm lazy, so I do the live videos. I don't need to edit. This is actually a really long one. Don't call it a show. I hate these long live videos. I can't even watch them. When is my next stream? Whenever I feel like it. That's about all I can tell you. It could be in an hour. It could be in 3 months. As you've seen on my YouTube channel, it goes in spurts. But that's all I've got for today. Join the Green Room channel if you've... The Green Room, I can't talk. Join the Green Room if you meet those qualifications. Don't join if you don't meet those qualifications. This is my honest review of the Green Room, couple of bolos. And if you are or were in the Green Room, if your stream isn't steady, you should see a doctor. If your stream isn't steady, you should see a doctor. Absolutely. So if you are or were in the Green Room, I want you to leave an honest review down below in the comments of the recorded video, not the live stream. And if you are thinking about joining the Green Room, don't only watch my video, read the comments of people that are or were in the Green Room and make your own educated decision. Andrew L., I want you to unsubscribe to me right now. Andrew says, F the Packers, go Bears. I don't like you. Packers are the best team. The Bears are like Satan. So, do you like Satan? All right, see you guys.